Howdy folks, how you going? Rob here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a regular. Great to have you all here. Well, today we're going to talk about a bit of a setup we've got going on here at camp. Just want to give you a quick look around and...
Hey, this is not your channel, mate. This is my channel.
Who the heck are you?
It's Rob from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives. Come on, we'll go and check out the caravan.
This guy's broken into my boat.
Hey guys, Rob from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives. Hey, I thought today we'd sit down and we'd have a look at the caravan and go through some of the features of it for you.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, what?
Sorry, mate. Sorry to interrupt you, but this is my video. Soar Adventures.
Okay.
Let's go over to my campsite, and we've got another video today. I'll head over there now. Cheers, everyone. Hi, everyone. Steve here. Well, I've got another video today. I'm at a great camping spot. I've got a video about it. It's called S.A.W Park. Absolutely fantastic. We've been here for the Easter weekend. I've got a few mates with me that have been camping with me. You may have seen them in there at the start there, all having a bit of fun, but nothing sacred around here anymore, guys. They've been into me beers all weekend, bloody both of them. One of them's just walked in. I don't know where the other one is, but he won't be too far away. But we're gonna do a bit of a walk around Rob the Wanderer's campsite and show it as well. Like, nothing like making themselves at home, I'll tell you. Unbelievable. This has been going on all weekend. Just, if you've got a fridge, these Ingle fridges, they're great, but just make sure you put a padlock on them. Nothing sacred, guys, but we're going to head over to Rob the Wanderer's campsite now and have a look around it. And also, guys, got a bit of an announcement. Rob the Wanderer put a video up the other day about a camping event we're having soon. Going to tell you a bit more about that. We'll speak to Rob and we'll speak to the other Rob. We call them R1 and R2, but you'll know them as Rob from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives and Rob the Wanderer. So let's head over to his campsite now and get into it. Cheers, everyone. Okay, everyone, welcome back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a funny moment at the start there. Just a bit of fun and banter. We do a lot of that when we go camping. I love camping with these blokes. And the guy behind the camera, Terry G, as well, absolutely amazing. And Rob and his wife, Molly, and he's over there packing my campsite up. But before we pack up, I thought I'll do a bit of a walk around Rob's little setup here. It's not completely set up. We had a heap of wind here this weekend, haven't we, mate?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like I'll put a photo up on the screen. We actually lost one of our tarps that we had set up over our fire, set up over there. And Rob's been using a tarp over his. They're really great, but they don't like real strong winds. And I'll tell you, it was up to 50 something kilometre hours.
56 we got to.
56
and it's too much for anything, really.
Yeah. Like there was other campsites around here had all those old gazebos and stuff like that. They were all pulling them down and things like that. Everyone was struggling with the wind. It's not too bad today. So, but we're going to just have a quick walk around Rob's camp and show you. Yeah, mate. Really quick, nothing too detailed. So tell us about your car here, mate.
Yeah, mate, 2016 PX2 Ford Ranger. Do a really quick specs list if you like. 2-inch lift kit, 32s, Duratrack Wranglers, Rhino rack platform on top, Pioneer platform, axe, shovel, Max Trax, fishing rod like go on top of that, with obviously a light bar at the front there and an awning, which I usually bring out to cover up the back of the car there. On the front end, we've just got a bunch of steady lights and bull bar, ARB Summit bull bar. So we've got the 11-inch bars there, what we call rue lights, spotties, and then over the other side.
They'd be bloody bright, wouldn't they, mate?
Yeah, no, they light up the night sky like it's daytime, absolutely, mate.
Really good.
They are expensive, the Steady brand, but I actually think they're worth the dollars.
I see they're all masked up too.
Yeah, COVID safe, mate. COVID safe. Out of COVID times now, but you can never be too sure.
Yeah.
So
Get the bugs out of their mouth anyway.
Well, that's right, and also they're more of a rock protector for the light. So if you're behind a semi or a B double or something like that, a rock comes up, it's not going to smash your lights. And these lights aren't cheap, so a little bit of protection for your spotties.
And you just clocked over a milestone on your vehicle too, haven't you?
Just hit 200,000, so just about to hit 210.
Yeah.
Still goes like a dream. I did the injector clean and a manifold clean out and all the rest of it, so it's actually running great again, fantastic. So the fuel economy's dropped as well by doing the injector clean and all the rest of it too, which is something you should really do around that 200,000 mark with a Ranger. Oricom UHF DTX 4200. Inside the cab is the controller. It's a 2-in-1, so you can listen to 2 channels and talk on one and all the rest of it. Very, very nice. This is a Oricom antenna. Comes in 2 parts. The stubby for here for when you're in town, and then you can unscrew the grub screw, which is just here. Take the top off, and you use the top when you're out in the bush, basically when you're out sort of Simpson Deserty and open plains areas. The range you get on this takes it up to about 7 dB, and down here you got 3.5. So
pretty cool,
town,
mate. Yeah.
And then when you're out and about like we are today.
Yeah,
so,
well, you do a lot of like in your earlier stuff. You've done a lot of outback stuff. You really love that outback area, don't you?
Absolutely, the west is best, mate. So the range you get on these is absolutely phenomenal. You'll hear truckies and you'll hear your other parts of your convoy. You can't even see them, and you'll pick them up clear as day, and they'll get you as well. So highly rate the Oricom. I can't fault it at all.
Yeah. So we're going to walk around the back, but before we do, you've got these panels and they're really close to this side of the car.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a joke about that, that's why he's laughing, but he's just picked up these new kick-ass panels. They're bloody brilliant.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got the kick-ass 300 watt solar panels down here, and 4 panels all up. They just got the fold-out legs, built-in regulator. I can't fault them at the moment. They've been absolutely fantastic. The regulator has played up occasionally, so you have to sort of unplug it and replug it in. I think it's just an overheat issue from being in the sun all day, but I'll investigate that further. But these have been absolutely fantastic. Even on a cloudy day, mate, you're still putting in 2 amps. You know what I mean? Like, it could be raining and you're still putting in
well,
an
I've got
amp,
the 200 watt panels. And I've had them for years, and they've been absolutely brilliant. Like I can't fault them. And like you turn it 7 o'clock in the morning, you have them out in the sun, they're putting in 6 to 9 amps.
Yeah, so, that's exactly right. They're absolutely phenomenal. You'll charge your battery by 9:30 in the morning. Yeah. After you've been running it all night, you know what I mean?
So we'll just look up on the side here quickly. You've got these Max Tracks. Do you keep them on when you're in the city?
No, absolutely not, mate. So I've got 2 Max Tracks up here. I don't run 4 because usually 2 can get you out of most situations when you're bogged up. But no, I do take them off the roof rack when I'm in town. So when I'm out and about and I go camping, I chuck them on. And
so what's in the back there?
Yeah, so the mount I use is what they call Raxbrax. It's a Brizzy-based company, and local family run, all that sort of stuff. It's Australian made, patented, the whole lot. And basically what it allows you to do, you pull the pins out, which are lockable. So if you do leave them on around town, you can lock them up, no one can steal them. And literally, comes off your roof.
Yeah, so
as quick as that.
I've got these as well, and I've been using the Raxbrax for years. I actually got them off Rob from Australian Camping Four Drivers. He works at the Drifter store in Brisbane, and I think they're actually resellers of them as well.
That's correct. Yeah, so, absolutely. And when you're in town, I'll just quickly pull this out. So you don't have the big hole.
Little cover that goes in there, eh?
Yeah, so you don't have the big hole in there while you're driving around town. It looks a little bit messy. You chuck the cover in, put the pin back in, and you got that nice sleek look while you're driving around town. Yeah,
absolutely
really nice.
Brilliant. I love them, mate. And you can hang those up. You can have a dummy set at home, can't you?
Oh, absolutely.
And you can just hang your Max Tracks on the wall or something in your shed. And
I've even got the awning here. The awning here runs on another set of Max Tracks. So if I want to take the awning on and off, it's on and off within 2 seconds. You're not having to do with bolts and nuts and the whole lot. It's actually really, really nice and easy. Wander of 15, get you 15% off. Wander 15, Raxbrax website.
I'll leave that in the description for you, mate.
Yeah.
So tell us about your campsite. Like I said, I'll put a photo of it up of the Hexi tarp.
Yep.
But he's taken it down. I've taken mine down. We had it over the fire over there. I'll put the photo up. But he normally has you used to run a little gazebo, didn't you?
Yeah, a little Austrail Deluxe 3x3. This basically was my go-to for shelter at camp. And I've moved on to the Hexa tarp now, and it's absolutely fantastic. But those winds yesterday, like I said, even gazebos would struggle in that. So we've pulled it down. Beautiful day here, and perfect conditions for camping, so there's no need to really have the shelter up. It's not too hot, which is quite nice. So having it out in the sun is actually quite nice.
Yeah, so tell us about your campsite here, mate.
Yeah. So I'm really simple with my stuff. I roll into camp, run out with the Bunker Pro, a couple of tables and some cookware, and that's basically it. I don't overcomplicate anything. So the more you set up, the more you pack up. Is kind of how I feel. And this is probably where I'm comfortable at camp now. So I've got the fridge in the tray. It's a TMDZ50 from Evercool, and I can't fault that thing. And it just sits in the tray like that, just ratchet strapped in.
So everything you got here will fit in this with the tonneau cover on?
Yeah, with the tonneau. So I don't have a canopy, obviously, as you can see. So everything has to fit under that height.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it's a space cab, so I do get the extra long tub, but still, I've got to fit everything.
Yeah.
Everything under the tonneau cover.
Yeah, well, I've been camping with you a few times, and I mean, you live pretty comfortably.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this would be good, like if you're just cruising around and travelling, wouldn't it? Like,
that's right.
Because we'll go to the bunker in a minute where you sleep in arrangements.
Yep.
But you've got your gas cooker, you've got all your little bags here, like you've got all different brands, you've got drifter ones. I love these, the clear top.
Yeah.
Like I can see you've got the night after tablets in here.
That's right.
The Nurofen.
The morning after the night before, that's exactly right.
And you got another one here, Australia one.
Yeah, that's for my, that's the jet boil, so the jet boil lives in that one.
You got a little chainsaw there.
Yeah, you got the...
There's a great bag too, absolutely fantastic.
That drift chainsaw bag is fantastic. Comes with a drip tray, plastic drip tray as well on it, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So you don't have to worry about the oil dripping out and leaking everywhere.
What's this, a tooth puller or something?
Yeah, that's right. That's when you got the toothache in the morning.
Yeah.
No, this is actually a King Brown camp oven designed lid lifter for a camp oven. So in here, I've got the camp oven. This is a cool little product, guys. Not sponsored or anything like that, but if you get your camp oven out, what you do, say that's on the fire, for example. This thing here, it's all handmade, stainless steel, made here in Australia. Basically, you got the second lifter here, which acts as the pulley, and then you put that underneath the lid. Let it rest on there just nicely. If you've got coals and ash, what you do is you tighten that grip, so you pull it up a little bit, and you spin it. That way all the excess ash falls off into the campfire, not going to fall into your food, and up and away you go.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's unreal. And if you've got your camp oven sitting in a precarious position or something like that, or the handle for whatever reason is really hot, the front little lip there can act in here, and you can literally pick up the camp oven, go to town. Yeah. Walk around as far as you want, as long as you want. That thing's not going to fall off anywhere.
I was wondering what that was. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The older style camp lid oven, the camp oven lid lifters, I should say, are those black ones with the single hook at the bottom with a little T-piece looking thing. So you pick it up with those ones, and the thing wobbles everywhere and carries on. With this thing, not a chance. It's not going anywhere. If you've got coals all over this and you want to try and get them off, and you've got your campfire here, keep the pressure on your handle and shake all your coals off.
So who's that, mate, boss?
King Brown. King Brown camp ovens.
So King Brown, if you haven't already, the Wanderers talked me into this. Give him a bloody discount code or something.
He's absolutely fantastic. King Brown does all camp oven cook-ups and stuff. Look him up on YouTube. I think he's on Facebook too. King Brown camp oven. I think he's down in Lismore or northern New South Wales somewhere down there. But he's always gets around to the country shows and the 4x4 shows. He's an absolute legend, and there's not much he doesn't know about camp oven cooking, this bloke. So absolutely fantastic.
So what do you got left? Just your sleeping arrangements?
So nice and easy. So
we've got two things actually. We got your shower.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got the Bunker Pro. So I've gone to the Oztent Bunker Pro here. I was in the Big Daddy Deluxe from King's, the King's Big Daddy Deluxe, and now I've sort of upgraded, I suppose, to the Bunker Pro. The benefit of the Bunker Pro for me is you're off the ground, and that way when you get in and out of the swag, you can literally just take a seat, chuck your shoes on, all that sort of stuff. As you can tell, I'm very minimalist, so if one thing can do two jobs, and that's perfect for me. It is really, really comfortable, and I've got the fly on because I don't have the Hexa tarp up. If I've got the Hexa tarp on over the top of me, I won't put the fly on, and that way with the mesh you can just see straight through to the night sky, see all the stars at night. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, it was 5 degrees here this morning, wasn't it? Or it felt like 3 and it was pretty dewy.
It was very dewy. So yeah, if you don't have a cover over the whole thing, like a gazebo or a Hexa tarp or an awning or whatever, you definitely want to put the fly on just to keep that layer of dew off, because it'll just go straight through the mesh obviously if you don't put that on. It'll sit on top. You do get a little bit of condensation underneath. It's not too bad though. I've had this now for 6 or 8 months, something like that. And you do get a little layer of condensation water underneath it, but it's never dripped on me.
Never a problem.
Yeah, never an issue like that. Inside, I've just got a King's Premium Deluxe sleeping bag.
Yep.
It's the double one at the moment. I need to find myself a nice single sleeping bag, sorry, that's nice and comfortable and warm. But that King's one, it is so warm in a winter's night, it is absolutely fantastic. And underneath that, I do have an inflatable mattress. It's the X-Ped 10, I think it is, a single mattress. Self-inflating, all that sort of stuff, and it is the most comfortable thing. It is more comfy than my bed at home. It is absolutely fantastic. Very pricey. It's right up there in the price range for camping gear. And obviously I brought it without trying it, because you can't really try these things. And I thought, oh no, I hope I haven't wasted my money. The first night sleeping on that, magic, absolutely magic. And I actually think it's better than my mattress at home. It is absolutely unreal.
It's a bit like my mattress in my rooftop tent. I mean, I actually prefer sleeping on it than my mattress at home.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, some of them are
just a better sleep.
Some of them are fantastic. Yeah. In there, I just keep a bunch of lights and I keep a knife and all that sort of stuff in there, just for a bit of protection at night, just in case anything happens while you're at camp. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. Folds up, goes into a single bag.
There, mate.
Yeah, so I only put these. It comes with the guy ropes on it on the fly, and I don't even normally set them up. But the wind over the last couple of days here, folks, has just been absolutely outrageous. I have heard stories of these things flying away. Yeah. People literally chasing them down the campground in high winds. So I don't normally put the guy ropes down, but last night I did, just in case.
We'll quickly just have a look at your shower setup here.
Yeah,
because,
absolutely.
You know, when you're camping, you do want to have a shower.
Yeah,
or
exactly
go to the toilet. But,
yeah.
Okay, Rob, we're over at your shower setup.
Yeah, mate.
Let's have a look at it. What do you got?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of people nowadays like to have a hot water when they go camping. They want to have a hot water shower, which is fair enough. A lot of ladies out there like to have that little bit of luxury, and you know, you can't argue with that. Even I like it. So you get up on a nice cool morning like this morning, you jump into a hot shower, mate, it makes a world of difference for how you feel for the whole day.
Yesterday, we borrowed this.
Yeah.
Because we normally just boil up some water in a bucket, and I have a little submersible pump, and we use that. And I said to Rob, I didn't feel like boiling the water up, and I said, can I just borrow your shower and give it a go? I'm sold, I'm going to go buy one of these. And he absolutely loves it because it heats up really quick.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's the Companion Aqua Heat. They used to sell the Companion Aqua Cubes. Now, the difference between the Aqua Cube and the Aqua Heat is just the size. So if you see one on the shelves, there's no difference at all except for size. So the Aqua Heat is half the size of the Aqua Cube. Basically, how she runs is I've got 30 litres worth of water. You can plumb it into a tank or something like that if you've got that in your setup, wherever your water source is.
So it just goes in there and runs into there.
Yeah, a little pump on the end of that.
And comes out there and goes up there.
Barrels from the unit here, straight into the water inlet, and then from your outlet, goes straight up into the shower tent. Little dial on the front to adjust your heat. I find that 12 o'clock, anything between sort of 10 and 12 is the perfect temperature. As soon as you go past 12 o'clock, mate, she's red hot. Yeah. It is so good, this thing. Power him on, hit the start button, the pump will start flowing, and it will get hot as soon as you come into your shower. Let's all get up close and personal with the Wanderer here in his shower. So as soon as you hit this and the water starts flowing, within 2 to 2.5 seconds, you will have hot instant water.
I can vouch for that, actually.
Yeah, it is absolutely fantastic.
The biggest gripe I had with some of my other electric hot water systems I've had, and I've had a few of them, I won't mention them, is not that there was anything wrong with them. They do their job.
Yep.
They're fantastic. But the amount of water that you use before that, I think I done a video, I used like 10 litres of water before it even got to the temperature, and then you switch it off. And when you're camping, you've got to sort of conserve water, especially when you're sort of
off grid like this.
And I mean, you've got a bucket of water there, and that's nearly lasted you all weekend. I know you filled it up yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's a 30 litre bucket. But even if I don't refill it, I did manage to get to fill it up yesterday. 30 litres of water will easily do me 4 to 5 days. Easy of showering, and it's absolutely perfect, mate. It's phenomenal. It's hot within a couple of seconds. You do need to put a companion or one of those green gas butane bottles
on the back, but you can run these off 240 or 12 too.
That's right. Yeah, so you can run it off 12 volt or 240. You still need the gas though to heat the element, but yeah, you can run it off your 12 volt 6 socket. It's got a battery built into it. A lithium battery inside it, and I can get 4 or 5 days out of it. I can get 6, 7, 8.
So that's a great option if you're going to the Birdfield Bash or something like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I took it with me on the big Outback trip. and having a shower in the middle of nowhere, nice hot shower, just in this is absolutely fantastic. This is the Oz Trail ensuite single. Absolutely love this thing, and there's a few variations. You can get doubles and singles and all different colours and sizes, but this is a simple sort of pop-up, one movement sort of tent, and then you just put the roof lining over the top, and it's got a floor in it as well, and I usually put a little wooden board over the top of that, so you're not standing in the water while you're having a shower. A couple of pockets there for soap and shampoo and all the rest of it, and a little hook up the top for your shower head. Absolutely fantastic. Perfect for a single camper, solo camping, mate. It's up and down in less than 5 minutes. You know.
No worries. Well, we might head back over the front of your car and we'll finish up, eh?
Yeah, too easy, mate. Cheers.
Okay. Cheers, everyone. Okay, everyone, we're going to finish off now. Rob, it's a great setup. I really appreciate you showing me around it.
Hey, totally.
I reckon it's absolutely fantastic. We started off like this when we first started camping. Yep. And you evolve. You'll probably evolve one day. You'll probably decide, nah, I want to chuck all this out and have a caravan.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, we'll get there, no doubt.
But, you know, thanks very much.
Mate, thank you. Yeah.
And make sure you check out Rob's channel. Rob's channel. I get confused with the other one that I got over there. Make sure, I call him the Wanderer. Make sure you check out the Wanderer Oz. He's got his new shirt coming out soon. Yeah, new stuff coming soon, folks. Yeah, so make sure you check that out. And I really appreciate you showing us around. But another thing, I want to call Rob from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drives back in, because you may have seen a video of Rob the Wanderers. I'll leave a link in the description on this one. And he's got all of us, and Phil Demiano from Phil's Camping and Touring. I'll insert a photo of Phil in somewhere so you know who I'm talking about.
Hey, Phil.
Hey Phil.
We were at a event there last year in September, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
And it was a get-together with a famous YouTuber. You might know him as Mr. Buckaroony. And he's been running events for years. And he sort of made us guys...
handed the baton over.
Handed the baton over and called us all up on stage and said that we might try and keep the community together and just hold an event at some time so that we can get all the camping people together and just enjoy each other's company and enjoy a bit of gear. And we may have a bit of competitions or something. Or,
we'll have some things through the nights and all that sort of stuff. And
nothing real big. We're not going to go as big as Buck.
No.
We could never live up to his legend.
No, that's right.
He's got legend status, Buck has, hasn't he?
But there'll be probably 2 nights there. We'll have little activities and stuff for everyone to get involved with, all that sort of stuff. But obviously more details.
So where's this place? I haven't been there, Rob.
So it's Goombara Valley Campground. I've just popped up a clip on it, a big walk around for you all. I went really in depth on this one, folks, so you guys can really see what the campground is, what it has to offer, what you may or may not need to bring, all that sort of stuff if you want to come along to the event. Check that out. Steve will probably link it or something in the description or whatever.
Yeah, I will.
Check it out. That way you can see the campground in full. It's right next to Main Range National Park, so we've come south for everybody. So the last one was held in Hervey Bay.
Yep.
And a lot of people came from sort of South Australia, New South Wales and Victoria. So we thought, let's move it south a little bit to help those out who are coming from the south, that they don't have to drive as far. As soon as you get to the border, Queensland, to Hervey Bay, it's still another 4 hours. I mean, we know Buck drove a heck of a long way with Roz to come down to the event as well, and we all appreciated that immensely. But then we noticed that everyone who was there was from southern states. So the Mexicans and the cockroaches, as Buck would say. So we want to help you folks out to get a little bit closer to you guys, less of a drive for everybody. But the campground is phenomenal.
Yeah, it was lovely out there.
Rob
really
stayed there
it.
as well. He's got a clip coming soon on the campground as well. And we think it's absolutely perfect. We've tried to cater for absolutely everybody. So
nice little rocky creek with water flowing through it. It was fantastic.
So if you watch Rob's clip, you'll see everything that's there. There's power, there's camp kitchens, it's catering for everything, there's toilets. So it's down near Allara. For those of you who might know of Gordon Country, it's sort of the next campground next to that. Gordon Country is quite popular for a lot of campers, so if you've ever heard of that place, it's very close to there as well. It's not Gordon Country though, it's next to it. So there's even a dump point. So those of you with caravans and don't want to take the dump, I guess, back with you on your drive back, there's a dump point there that you can use before you take off and head back home. But as for dates and stuff, we're still working all that out, folks. So dates are yet to come. It'll be 3 or 4 days worth of camping event type thing. It's very similar to Buck's event. So we're just working on dates with the campground as well to make sure we've got availability to get us all in. So we'll let you know soon. We're not far away from picking a date, but it'll be in the cooler months.
Yeah,
but it won't be the middle of winter.
No. It gets extremely cold down there. It's not far from Stanthorpe, which is the coldest place in Queensland. So we're not going to do it in the dead of winter. It'll be just either side. So it's beautiful days like this, absolutely glorious skies, and nice, cool, crisp nights, and then nice warm days.
Yep.
So and perfect weather like this is obviously what we're going to hope for. But yeah, more details to come soon, I suppose. Yeah.
So stay tuned. Once again, mate, thanks very much.
Thank you. Thanks for the walk
And
around.
thanks to Rob for all his hard work behind the scenes, and absolutely great blokes to be camping with.
Yep.
So make sure you check us all out.
Yeah, give all the channels a look. But if there's anyone out there watching this and they want to help out with the event, or they may have an idea, feel free to get in touch with us.
Get in touch with us.
We're happy to take suggestions or ideas or anything like that. Feel free to get in touch. We've all either via the comments below or hit up on our Instagrams, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so if there's any companies or whatever that want to throw us a few prizes or anything,
absolutely.
We're not going to say no. Like we want to help you guys out as well. That's what our channels are about.
Exactly.
We don't expect it, but if it comes, we take it.
We're working on a charity to help out here as well. The campground itself supports a local charity in that area, and obviously Buck and these guys and myself like to help out the animal rescue shelters and stuff like that too. So we're just sort of finalising all that sort of stuff, finding out who's in the region, all that kind of thing. But all money will go to a charity as well. We'll get you more details on that as well. So we're not making any money out of it. There's nothing like that going on.
No.
But if you want to get involved, or you know a company who might be interested or something like that, big camp out. Numbers will be about 150, 200, somewhere in there. So when you get dates out, obviously get your bookings in early, but we'll have heaps more information on that. Moving forward, coming soon.
Cool. Thanks very much. We're gonna. Have I got any beers left?
I've finished mine.
Have you got any beer left?
No. It's in your fridge though, isn't it?
No, that's all I had left.
Oh, okay.
Damn, guys.
You're in a bit of trouble, mate.
See you.
Thanks, folks.
Bye.
Cheers. Get in touch. Cheers. Yay!